Hello friends, welcome to Samika Art World. Today we are going to do Lord Ganesha painting in Madhubani style. First I am starting with my corner design. Give a nice shape to the lotus flower. Whenever you do any corner design, make sure that you need to put the same design on four corners first, and if you're going for some other design in between, you don't know like where to stop this design or where to start the same flower again. After you finish all the four corners, you will come to know that how much space is left. Then accordingly you can fill your own design. For each and every Madhubani painting, borders play a great role. Whether it is a wider border or a narrow border, anything is fine, but the borders are very much important. Now let's start our Lord Ganesha drawing. I've started with a small nice flower and one more on the top of that. Now give a nice curve shape to make the trunk part. And now make a nice tusk. One of the most important feature in Madhubani painting is the double lining. So whatever you draw, give a double lining. It enhances the beauty. Madhubani painting is one of the oldest form of art in the world. It is practiced in the Mithila region. It is from the state of Bihar. It is also called as Mithila painting. The paintings were traditionally done on mud walls and floors of huts, but nowadays people started doing on cloth, handmade paper and canvases. In those days, these paintings were used to do with variety of tools like fingers, twigs, brushes, nib pens and also the matchsticks. I am giving very detailed designs in each section of the crown and one more flower on the top of the crown. As this Ganesha is a side face, the ear part has to be highlighted. So some more design on the ear part also. And now comes the eye part. In Madhubani paintings, eyes will be of bigger size. So after completing the face part, I have moved to the jewelry part. The jewelry one I made it shorter and the other one I want to make it little bit longer. As the trunk part is exactly here, so I didn't get much space to make more of jewelry. And at the down part, I'm adding one small pendant. Here I am doing the hand holding a mother. First I am doing the hand so that I will be able to understand like where to stop the shoulder part. One more hand on the other side. After drawing both the hands, I felt lot of empty space over here. So I made a nice flower garland. And now I am giving a nice shape for the dhoti. Now draw the feet and then the anklets. Here I am making a border design for the dhoti. And now here I have given curvy lines and that too double lined. And I am adding flowers over here. I am drawing kandva here. Instead of a shorter one, I am making little bit lengthier so that it looks like resting on the floor. And again I am giving a double lining here. And do the same thing on the other side also. Give a nice border design to the kandva. And here I am adding small flowers to make kandva more beautiful. Here I am doing one more hand which is holding a lotus. If you feel difficulty in drawing the fingers, what shape it has to be, if you are confused, then observe your hand. Suppose if you are holding something, think that you are holding some pen or something, then imagine that how the finger shape are actually, and then you can figure it out easily and can draw a perfect shape. Generally, I follow the same technique of comparing with my hand. Whenever you do Madhubani painting, make sure that you complete all the designs, everything, and even the detailing part also. Then only start coloring part. And the sketching part is done with the black color. I have completed Lord Ganesha's sketch. As the upper portion looks more empty, I just want to add some more design. As I want to give more traditional look, I have added bells which are hanging from the top. And now I am making a chain for the bells. Make a double line curvy lines one after the other and then join it. And repeat the same for the other bell also. And for the floor, draw some straight lines and some cross lines. Now my Lord Ganesha sketch is done, and now I am moving to the coloring part. Madhubani paintings were done using natural colors. Women used to prepare colors themselves. They used to make the colors from different types of flowers, leaves, and the items which they get it in the kitchen. Yellow color they extract from the turmeric and marigold flower. Green color they extract from different types of leaves. And the indigo color they extract from the indigo flower. And the red color they extract from the rose flowers, kusum flower, and some more red flowers. And the blue color they extract from butterfly blue pea flower, and the orange from the palash flower, and the white color they extract from the rice powder. Not only these colors but also they make many more different colors. Nowadays people started using poster colors, acrylic colors, and oil colors also. Even the colors which I am using now are also the acrylic colors only. Complete the whole body with the skin color. The skin color I made with white, little bit of brown, and little bit of orange. Generally when we do paintings, we just think that what shading has to be, what colors to be mixed for shading and all. But here in Madhubani painting, there is no shading part at all. You can fill the colors one after the other, but there is no shading. And for the crown part, I have used all bright colors like red color, orange color, green color, and yellow color. I'm using red and green for the jewelry part. I have mixed orange and white to make this background. And for the background, I'm going for a simple mango motif design. I just want to share with you all an easy technique that how to draw these mango motifs. First of all, make a number 6, fill that circle part, and at the top give a small nice curve, and in the center fill little bit, and the mango design is ready. Now I am adding white dots to this mango motifs so that it looks more highlighted. And for the mouse, I have used light grey color. Now I am done with my painting and let's see how it looks. Thank you so much for watching. And please like, share and subscribe to my channel.